Are you listening? Damn.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Alec from Blackhouse Vapor Company, and today we are taking a look at the SMOK G150 Kit, their brand new internal 4200 milliamp hour battery kit with the big baby beast on top, capable of doing anything from 6 to 150 watts. There's been a lot of hype on the internet whether or not this internal kit is going to beat out their Alien 220 kit that has been leading the market for a while now. So we're going to take a look, kind of compare and contrast the two. We're going to take a look at some of the new features that they've included on the G150 and see which one is better. So it seems like every time SMOK releases a new product, they're releasing it for a slightly different market, or they're tuning in little tiny details, changing little things that customers are asking for, which is nice. But does that mean that the quality of the product overall is going up? I'm not entirely certain. I mean, especially on this G150, the finish on it feels a lot better than I felt in the past from like the Alien 220 kits. Some of the new 220 kits compare, especially this camo one, it feels like it's got a slightly thicker Cerakote on it than some of the older Alien kits, particularly the solid color ones. But these new G150 kits feel like the finish on them is actually pretty nice. It's well done and everything feels like it's well put together. The other nice thing about it is the complete elimination of the bottom battery tray that is absolutely awful in my opinion. The battery door constantly flies open. If you ever drop it, you're going to lose your batteries, and it bends and breaks, and that's going to be a huge cause of hard shorts for people, especially if they do abuse their mods. On this new kit, the G150 kit, it is all internal. That means you're not going to be taking 18650s in and out. Now, a subjective con to that is that you can't hot swap. You can charge on the go with a 1 amp micro USB charger, but hot swapping is a huge thing for people that vape all day long, and not having that ability, not being able to put in new batteries, is a big deal for some people. One pretty big upgrade in my opinion from the SMOK 220 up to the G150 is actually that they included the better tank, the better big baby beast, as opposed to just the baby beast. So you get a larger tank, larger airflow, larger capacity, same coils, which is nice in a way. The front buttons on this mod are extremely clicky, but the side button is not very clicky at all. It's kind of a weird mix-up. Generally, I want the power button to be the clicky one so that I can really get tactile feedback when I'm firing the mod, but instead they've made the firing button pretty loose, and the up and down wattage buttons are extremely clicky. So at least I know when I'm changing wattage, even though I might not necessarily know when I'm firing the mod. I would call that a subjective con in my opinion. One advantage of having this weird kind of curved design is that they were able to make the screen, or at least the protection on top of the OLED screen, quite a bit thicker. Now, if you do end up dropping your mod a bit, or if you're just rough on your products in general, I think that that's gonna help you in the end. But that being said, I found something a little bit weird with these screens. When I was kind of playing around with it, I noticed that the gluing on the top of the screen looked a little bit off, and when I started to just kind of play with it a little bit, I noticed that the screen actually pretty easily separates from the mod. So again, I've been talking about this in quite a few of the past videos. I think SMOK's production quality isn't what it used to be. I don't know that it's entirely on par, and this is just another circumstance where I'm seeing that. A screen right out of the factory, this mod's never been used, and the screen is already separating. The glue job on it, the epoxy on it is not up to par at all in my opinion. And for somebody who's looking for a beginner mod like this, I mean, this is still an $80 kit. I would assume, most people would assume, that this thing should last at least a year, and in my opinion that's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but not if stuff like that is going to happen. If the screen's going to pop off in a couple weeks, that's just poor manufacturer quality. If you're looking at buying a SMOK product, not necessarily a bad thing. SMOK makes awesome devices, but I would say definitely go into a brick and mortar, take a look at the SMOK device before you decide to purchase it, so that you can really see what the quality is like compared to maybe a slightly more expensive mod on the market. Feel it compared to an Alien, feel it compared to something like a Cartel Revenant, and see what you think and whether or not that difference in quality is worth your extra money. So a lot of people have been drawing comparisons, just like we have in this video, with the SMOK Alien 220 kit versus the G150 kit, and maybe it is a little bit apples and oranges. This thing is a beginner kit that can be used to grow with you, and you can run RDAs on it, and you can hot swap batteries. It's a pretty advanced mod to be marketed as a beginner kit, whereas this G150 kit seems a lot more in the realm of an actual beginner vapor. This is something that I feel like a beginner vapor could definitely handle without getting super stressed out about batteries, charging batteries, losing batteries, making sure your polarity is right on your batteries. This G150 is a nice simple kit from SMOK, and I think that's definitely what they're going for. They did it well. Let me know what you guys think. Is the G150 going to kill the Alien? My opinion, I don't think so, but that's, totally up to you guys. You are the people that are going to be buying the product. You're the people that are going to come in here and have to decide for yourselves whether or not the internal battery in this case trumps the dual 18650 mod. Decide for yourself. Leave a comment down below what you think. Leave a like. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, guys.